I miss Club Penguin sometimes. It was fun to just log in one day and play Pizzatron 3000, do some PSA missions, and chat with other insane people. By far, one of my favorite parts of Club Penguin, though, were the parties. A mainstay of the game that evolved over time to become more and more elaborate, but with Disney buying Club Penguin and overstepping, the parties eventually turned into a way to cross-promote Disney movies to kids, and people didn't like that. I didn't even like it, and I was supposed to be the target audience, so wah wah. This 100% was when parties started losing their edge and kept getting worse and worse. So there, the rise and fall part of the video was really simple to go over, because we all know the answer. I don't need to drag this out for like an hour. So yeah, now I'm going to talk about why the parties were really fun and awesome, and why they were awesome, and why everyone loved them, and everyone was like, oh my god, I love Club Penguin parties, they're so fun and happy, yay! Okay, hands down, the party I was pumped for the most as a kid, and my favorite party, personally speaking, was the fall fair. This party was genuinely just my everything. I loved it so much. Every September when it rolled around, I would get so excited. I just love all the carnival themed mini games. They just itched my brain. I just love the concept of fairs and carnivals in media, so getting to watch the Puffles perform little skits, having the entire island transform into a fair, playing fun games and winning themed prizes was my favorite. And also, it's just cute. I love the fall fair. It's the best. I also really like the Puffle party. Puffles are great, so having a whole party dedicated to these iconic thingies is epic. Although simple, I loved the Puffle show as a kid, so yeah, I always thought this party was cute. The old Halloween parties were fun, with the Night of the Living Sled movie watching experience in like every single place on the island. It's kind of funny. I thought it was just one spot, but no, it's like there's some in the lighthouse, there's at the coffee shop, it's fucking everywhere. They really wanted you to watch this movie. The spooky atmosphere was indeed spooky, in a way that was fun and cool, but not actually scary though, which is fine, because, you know, it's Club Penguin, it's not Resident Evil 4. They were really cute parties. The Christmas parties were also charming. But did coins for change actually change the world? I'm not sure. They actually donated real money to real charities, then that's cool, and they definitely could have done that because, you know, Disney owns Club Penguin, but I don't remember hearing anything about that on Club Penguin itself back in the day, so like, is it real? I don't know. If anyone knows if it's real, then tell the people about it. Unless you're lying. Don't lie. Don't do that. Media literacy is in a really rough state right now. Don't do anything like that. Now I gotta mention the iconic parties. Obviously, there's Operation Blackout, which was a whole event in itself. But all the parties leading up to that plotline, like Operation Hibernation, were also really fun, incredible. It's 100% one of those you just had to be there events. It was colossal, it was amazing, and most importantly, it was freaking cool. Yeah! The medieval parties in May were always a treat. They were really freaking fun, and it made me happy because my birthday month is May. So I was always like, hell yeah, medieval party time. They went all out making the atmosphere perfect. The quests felt like quests, and that one boss fight with Herbert and the Hydras was freaking, I'm gonna say it again, it was epic, guys. It was epic. At least that's how I remember it being. Can't forget the April Fool's Day parties though. Those were so fun and creative. I love those parties. The box dimension is of course iconic. April Fool's is such a strange holiday when you sit down and think about it. Like an entire day dedicated to pranking people sounds too good for this world, but here we are. April Fool's Day in Club Penguin is just fun, very cute and silly. The music gets wacky, and some of these parties are like, they're so creative. I loved looking through all of the photos I could find of the different parties and how they would like do cardboard cutouts for something, but like with actual cardboard, where they'd have real drawings. I love this paper craft like version of the Puffle shop pet store. It's just so cool. I love the ski lodge being drawn like this. Basically any room drawn by hand is awesome. Like the endless usage of like the cardboard as I mentioned, but the pencil drawing in the dojo, the funny ice sculptures. This one looks like Homestar Runner, if you know, you know. And the doodle dimension is just, it's really creative. It's super cool and very funny. So you can tell people on the team really cared about April Fool's Day, and they just had a blast coming up with all the ideas for what to do, like where and why and how they'd accomplish everything. So I'm very grateful because I love it so much. Have fun, be silly, and waddle on. Yes, yes, yes. I gotta give a shout out to Rockhopper and his visits, because me and my brother were always excited when that happened. The anticipation and build up from going up to the lighthouse and actually seeing Rockhopper's boat get closer and closer was such a nice touch. It had anticipation, and it fully worked on me getting excited to see this pirate. I don't think I got to experience the Festival of Flight, but I'm sure it was fun. It looks pretty cool and it's a unique concept. People seem to like this one a lot, so boom, I highlighted it because like a lot of people seem to really like it. I also don't remember playing any of the music jams, and if I did, then it maybe was forgettable. But from the ones that are deemed good, they're super cute. When I saw the backstage art for the 2008 music jam and the little penguin band poster, my heart just kind of melted a little bit. It's just, the art is so good, I love it. Not every great party has to be crazy and over the top, like the mountain expedition party is super chill. Sometimes that's all you need. Same goes for the wilderness expedition. I remember that one because it introduced the brown puffle and you got to explore a forest. And also because, okay. So when this party happened, I remember I was eating dinner, except there were green beans on my food plate. And I didn't want to eat them. So then my dad was like, he sat with me for so long and he was like, eat the green beans or else you're not gonna be able to play penguin. And I didn't eat them because I didn't want to. So then he was like, you're not gonna play. And I was like, no. I just reminded myself of that right now. So there's a fun little story. Essentially, most parties people remember fondly came before 2013. 2013 marked the beginning of multiple Disney-themed parties like the Teen Beach Movie Party, Monsters University Party, you got Star Wars, you got Marvel. So the descent into madness begins. When it comes to the bad, I think the answer is pretty obvious. At the very least, I remember the Marvel one being like kind of fun as a kid because you could either be a hero or a villain. But I don't know, man, all the Disney parties like the Descendants, Muppets, and Finding Dory parties. I didn't even know they did Finding Dory, Jesus Christ. Like, I don't know, they're just sad. They make me sad. It's not even about creating a fun experience for kids, it's about advertising Teen Beach Movie. They didn't even have a McWorld banner that said, hey kids, this is advertising. That's so fucked up. Dubious Disney behavior aside, I've gathered a bad Club Penguin party consensus from the internet, and it seems that most people don't like the school and skate party, which, yeah, it's like boring. Boo. The Merry Walrus party, people hate that one. They hate it. Like, they really, really hate it. The Zootopia party that lasted 7 weeks, by the way, and the multiple Frozen parties were especially hated. I mean, this one guy said you couldn't even meet Elsa. Like, what's up with that? I remember experiencing one of the prehistoric parties and thinking the dinosaur puffles were kind of cool. And this one girl in my class, she was like, I have a membership to Club Penguin. I'm playing the prehistoric party. I have a puffle. It's a dinosaur. So I remember that. But looking back at it now, I don't know, I'm not really a fan, personally, of prehistoric settings to begin with, so I kind of didn't really get a lot out of this. And the gimmick of, look guys, there's dinosaurs, it wasn't really cool to me specifically, so I thought it was kind of lame, but maybe other people thought it was the coolest thing ever, but I don't know, I'm not a fan. Operation Hot Sauce, Operation Puffle, and Operation Triumph have nothing on Operation Blackout. They try to replicate Operation Blackout with these spy missions and tasks, but it's not the same. It's never going to be the same. Things got underwhelming towards the end, but when parties worked, they worked. So many of them felt like true events that brought everyone together. They were genuine fun, and I can't thank the Club Penguin team enough for their efforts. Looking back, Club Penguin was a great thing to grow up with in the internet age because it was designed to be a safe space for kids and also an enjoyable space for kids. Yes, membership was annoying, and it eventually started preying upon kids with that business model, but all things considered, I think kids today are missing out on what Club Penguin used to be and had to offer. At least back then there was an effort to make safe online spaces for kids, but now it's kind of a huge mess, which is really unfortunate. Because you'd think things would be better, but no, they're not. It's very uncomfortable and sad, but what can you do? For what they were, Club Penguin parties were great. Lots of fun was had, and I'm thankful I got to experience them in the first place because they were epic. So that's my Club Penguin party video. I really wanted to make this, and I've had this idea for a long time. I talked about the parties I wanted to talk about. I love Club Penguin parties. I love Club Penguin. I think there's a lot of warmth and comfort in that series, and I miss it because it was just really fun. And I love watching the videos from Chris Hendricks. There you go, Chris Hendricks. So watch those videos because they're great. They're so great. Watch the Chris Hendrick videos. I'm gonna link it. I'm gonna have link it. Editor me, link it. Yeah, here's my video. Have fun. Have a good day. Have life. Live, love, laugh. Bye bye.